Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bring you our NFL Week 15 preview between the New Orleans Saints and the St. Louis Rams. Now let's take a look at some keys to victory for both teams, starting with the Saints.
Now here are some in-game adjustments that you want to watch out for in this ball game for the Saints. Identifying Tavon Austin when they're on defense. Here's a guy they line up as a split in the slot, even in the backfield, so they have to identify their big play threat and adjust accordingly. And the on-the-fly adjustment defensively to the no-huddle and hurry-up offense, I'm pretty sure the Rams will want to control the tempo, especially playing at home, so the defense has to be able to adjust without being able to substitute. And will the Saints move the pocket for Drew Brees, trying to give him different launch pad spots in the passing game, because we know the Rams can really bring pressure from the outside. And for the Rams in this ball game, I think they can find creative ways to utilize Ray Armstrong. Here's a guy that played safety in college. They can find ways to utilize him to match up versus Jimmy Graham in the short to intermediate game while passing him off to a safety. And also gaining the perimeter in the running game will be key. If they can get to the outside versus New Orleans, they can have a lot of success running the football. And the third down defense will definitely be key. You want to see if they're going to go with zone or tight press or even send extras to try to get Drew Brees off the field. Now here are some coaching points for both teams in this ball game. For New Orleans, weak side running, I believe, will be key. This is a team that ran exceptionally well on the weak side last week versus Carolina. I think they have the numbers advantage when they run weak side, and they can have a lot of success, especially with Darren Sproles. And they cannot get outflanked defensively. Again, if they give up the edge versus the Rams, it's going to be a long day for that defense trying to stop the run and also the quick passing game. And offensive tackles cannot get beat inside. There's a lot of speed and athleticism on the edges for the St. Louis Rams, and if they find themselves getting out of position trying to protect the outside and get beat by a move going back inside, that Saints passing game could be derailed because they can get to Drew Brees. And for the Rams in this ball game, they're going to have to keep the Saints spread out on defense. That weakens that 3-4 defense. It also expands their coverage responsibilities. And it also allows you to attack the individual matchups in space. And Kellen Clemens has to protect the football. He can't allow himself to predetermined throws with this Saints defense that will make plays on the ball. And the safeties have to win over the middle of the field. You want to take away Drew Brees' comfort zone with Jimmy Graham and Marcus Colston. Take away the middle of the field, and you can have a lot of success in knocking off New Orleans. And the X factor for the Saints in this ball game will be safety Roman Harper. He's going to have to excel in the short, flat area versus the running game and also versus the quick pass. If he can do a great job in the flats, the Saints defense can do a great job as a whole. And the X factor for the Rams will be their rookie linebacker, Alec Ogletree. This is a guy that has the speed and the athleticism to match up with Darren Sproles in space. So that's going to be a key battle that the Rams will have to win. If they can take away Darren Sproles, they can take away a lot of what the Saints want to do offensively. I like the Saints in this ball game. Defensively is where I think the Saints can have a lot of success. They're going to play press on the outside. You're going to see a lot of pressure on Kellen Clemens, and I think they're going to do a great job in getting him on the ground. So I think New Orleans goes on the road and knocks off the St. Louis Rams. And I also want to give a huge shout out to Saint fan forums and Ram fan forums for always showing football game plan support.